A Rumi, also known as Jalal al-Din Muhammad Rumi, was a 13th century Persian poet, Islamic jurist, and Sufi mystic. He was born in 1207 in Balkh, which is now in present-day Afghanistan, and later settled in Konya, Turkey. Rumi's works have transcended time and cultural boundaries, making him one of the most widely read poets in the world. Rumi's poetry is known for its spiritual and mystical themes, exploring the nature of love, divine presence, and the union of the soul with the divine. His poetry is deeply rooted in Sufi philosophy, emphasizing the importance of inner experience and the pursuit of spiritual closeness to God. One of Rumi's most famous works is the Mathnawi, also known as the Masnavi, or spiritual couplets. This epic poem consists of 6 volumes and is considered a masterpiece of Sufi literature. Rumi's poetry has been translated into many languages and continues to inspire people around the world. Rumi's teachings and philosophy emphasize universal love, tolerance, and the pursuit of spiritual knowledge. His words have had a profound impact on the way people perceive and approach spirituality, transcending cultural and religious boundaries. Rumi's family and legacy. Rumi was not only a poet and mystic, but also a family man. He had a wife, Kira Khatun, and several children. After Rumi's death in 1273, his son, Sultan Walad, continued his father's work by organizing and transcribing Rumi's teachings. Rumi's legacy lives on through the Mevlevi order and the continued popularity of his poetry. Rumi's friendship with Shams Tabriz. Rumi's life was profoundly influenced by his friendship with Shams Tabriz, a wandering dervish and mystic. Shams played a crucial role in deepening Rumi's spiritual experiences and inspiring much of his poetry. The intense and transformative nature of their relationship is a recurring theme in Rumi's works. The Divan-e Shams Tabrizi. Rumi's collection of lyrical poetry, known as the Divan-e Shams Tabrizi, is dedicated to Shams Tabriz. It contains ghazals, lyric poems, and quatrains expressing the intense emotions and spiritual insights inspired by Rumi's connection with Shams. Masnavi. Rumi's Masnawi is a significant work that consists of 6 volumes of poetry. It is often referred to as the spiritual couplets and is considered one of the greatest works of Sufi literature. The Masnawi delves into various aspects of spiritual life, using stories, allegories, and anecdotes to convey profound wisdom. Rumi's approach to God. Rumi's approach to God is characterized by a passionate and personal connection. His poetry often depicts a God who is both transcendent and immanent, emphasizing the intimate relationship between the individual soul and the divine. love and devotion. Central to Rumi's philosophy is the concept of divine love, Ishq. He often speaks of love as the primary force driving the universe and the key to attaining spiritual enlightenment. Rumi teaches that the path to God is through the heart, and that love is a transformative force that can lead individuals to a deep understanding of the divine. His verses describe the soul's yearning for union with the beloved, which is often seen as a metaphor for the individual's longing for union with the divine. Rumi's conception of Ishq involves a love that is unconditional and all-encompassing. It is a love talk that extends beyond boundaries and distinctions, embracing all of creation. Their inclusive love reflects the unity and oneness that is at the core of Rumi's philosophy. Rumi's philosophy of Ishq integrates human and divine love. While earthly relationships and human love are acknowledged, they are considered reflections of the ultimate, divine love. The journey of love involves moving from the finite and temporal expressions of love to the infinite and eternal love of the divine. Rumi often uses the metaphor of the beloved as a mirror, in which the seeker sees reflections of their own soul. The journey of love involves self-discovery and self-realization, with the beloved serving as a guide and mirror for the seeker to recognize their own divine nature. Sufi mysticism. As a Sufi mystic, Rumi's poetry reflects the mystical aspects of Islam. Sufism emphasizes the inner, experiential dimension of religion and the direct personal experience of God's love. Rumi's work often encourages introspection, meditation, and a deep connection with the spiritual realm. The heart, for Rumi, is the organ of spiritual perception. Whirling dervishes. Rumi encourages spiritual practices, including tikr, remembrance of God, meditation and Sufi rituals as a means of drawing closer to the divine. Rumi is closely associated with the Mevlevi order, a Sufi order known for its unique form of worship, involving whirling dances. The practitioners, known as whirling dervishes, engage in a spinning meditation known as the Sama ceremony. This practice is seen as a symbolic journey towards spiritual closeness to God. Detachment and humility. Rumi emphasizes the importance of detachment from material pursuits and the ego. He encourages individuals to cultivate humility, acknowledging that true knowledge and spiritual insight come from recognizing one's own limitations and surrendering to the divine will. Unity and oneness. Rumi's philosophy promotes the idea of unity and oneness. He teaches that all of creation is interconnected and that the apparent diversity in the world is a reflection of the divine attributes. Rumi's vision is inclusive, recognizing the common spiritual essence that unites all human beings. The role of poetry and symbolism. Rumi often conveys his philosophical insights through the medium of poetry, using rich symbolism and metaphor. His verses are not just literary expressions, but are intended to evoke a deeper understanding of spiritual truths. The stories and allegories in his works serve as mirrors reflecting aspects of the human soul and its journey. In summary, the path of love, Ishq in Rumi's philosophy, is a transformative journey of longing, surrender, and ecstatic union with the divine. It is a central theme in his poetry and teachings, emphasizing the power of love as a catalyst for spiritual growth and enlightenment.